One thing that's really interesting about the pace of innovation in the cannabis industry is that it's rapidly pulling in all the science that it can possibly pull in from the worlds of software development and machine learning and agricultural genomics and biochemistry and personalized medicine. It's pulling in everything it can possibly pull in from all these other fields.
I was new to cannabis 4 years ago. Prior to that, I came from the traditional farming, traditional agriculture, so I farmed outdoors and then as well as indoors, so growing leafy greens and vegetables.
I've kind of seen everything, and in each one of these shows it's crazy to see how people are adapting technology from everyday life and bringing it to the cannabis space.
There's more and more scientists in the science community getting involved in cannabis industry, which is great. The horticultural, the general horticultural science and technology can apply here in cannabis industry, growing industry too.
When it comes to a technology standpoint, and especially as it relates to data in this industry, looking at enterprise technology in other verticals and other industries, a lot of it is about connecting the data dots, pulling it together into a single place and making that data actionable.
And I think what we're going to see with science and tech in particular is we're going to have access to all of the tech that mainstream industry has.
And I think we're starting to see that turnaround as we're getting more sophisticated players coming in from outside the market that have expectations commensurate with what they've done in other industries. We're starting to see a sophistication.
And it's really important for these smaller companies to get ahead of it now, so that when all this happens in the next 3 to 5 years and the big money flows in, they're in a position to succeed.
And at least for me, one of the things that is so beautiful about NCIA in particular, but the industry at large, is the community, is really thinking about the people that have made and continue to make this industry.
It is very, very important to join NCIA, because unless we have a strong voice on Capitol Hill, and unless we have somebody that's really focusing on the needs of the cannabis industry as a whole, we are not going to be able to move forward as an industry.